Listen, fam, the only thing better than being a Cowboys fan is to be an arrogant ass Cowboy fan. And when your team is winning and when your defense is doing what it's doing, like, that energy projects onto us and it makes us a little more arrogant, right? Take pride in being arrogant because they're going to hate us anyway. But what Randy Gregory was able to do to Sam Darnold, everything started off slow, but once it got going, it turned into an avalanche, and we just started to whoop that O-line, and we were feeding Sam Darnold. We wasn't even feeding him good food. We was feeding him pizza rolls, cereal, and Travis Scott meals. It just got bad for him. Like, once we got that groove and we started rushing as a unit, you heard, Dan Quinn, you heard Randy, you heard Osa talk about that, like, not rushing as individuals, but rushing as a unit. And you notice because once Randy got busy, like I said, it was an avalanche, right? Osa got busy. Randy got busy some more. Chauncey got busy. Basham got busy. Randy got busy some more. Micah got busy. And before you know it, we're just harassing Sam Darnold. We're just feeding him so much food right now. There's a full bottle of ass whooping. We're just feeding it to him. And look, this is what was so fun about Randy. He was blitzing from the left side, the right side. He got involved with some interior rushes too. And I don't know who instructed this center on pass blocking. He just kind of stopped his feet and thought it was a good idea to catch Randy Gregory. Like, he didn't try to deliver a blow. He didn't try to give no forward momentum. He didn't try to use his hands at all. Maybe he just thought it was sweet over here with Randy Gregory. And I like how Randy punished him for it, right? If you're gonna do dumb stuff like try to catch Randy Gregory with a full head of steam, then you deserve to get hands to your chest like Randy just did right here. You deserve to get fully extended, then going from a speed rush to a power rush. You deserve to get picked up and put in the basket and be dropped on top of Sam Darnold, right? I'm not saying that the center was wrong. The center could be a good player, but he just got a little too much dip on his chip fooling with Randy right here. Moving on. But look, bro, take a look at Randy right here. It's not even always about the full meal. Sometimes it's about the sides also, right? Because every play ain't going to be a sack. So if you're going to feed Sam Darnold some big food, like, let's give him a little bit of small food too, just to put something on his mind for things to come. And small pressures like this could lead to interceptions. Boy, trust me, we're going to talk about it later. But don't y'all touch me. Don't y'all say but Voch. What about that one time Randy gave us pressure and Sam threw an interception? What's his name? We're going to talk about it. I got the plays for you. Just sit back, drink your water, and chill. But even small pressure plays like this can cause bad destruction for your defense on the back end, bro. Like we're feeding Sam Darnold, and Sam started to feed us too. Ladies and gentlemen, I would try to point you to one person on this play, but hell, everybody got some, bro. Everybody wanted to get a little hit on Sam Darnold. I ain't never seen a quarter of a sack before. I've seen half sacks. I've seen full sacks, but I mean, how you gonna give a sack to 4 different people, bro? This like for lunchtime, if everybody sat down and we got some nonsense at lunch, we got the stovetop stuffing, but then Randy Gregory came down and sat down with a hamburger. They said, Randy, where you get the hamburger from? And he pointed to the line over there. Now everybody's going to get some hamburgers, and hamburgers is putting Sam Darnold ass on the ground. And it was fun. Let's look at Micah and see what he did. I bet it was big pressure and relentlessness. 100%. Missed the first time, kept it going. Big engine energy right there. What about who is this? Basham? Basham got some from the 3-tech spot. That's very important. Okay. Navigating 67, still going. Speed to a power rush. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What about Oso Digizua? How did he get involved in this? How did he get his quarter of a sack? They tried to triple team him. They tried to look, wait a minute. They tried to triple team Osa. Osa say, nah, fam, we just gonna get busy anyway. We just gonna get busy regardless of all this blue in front of me. Y'all getting pushed around just like everybody else. I'm sick of this stove top stuffing. Put Sam's ass on the floor, please. Since we're talking about Osa, I just feel like it's important to say that, Tristan Hill and Neville Gallimore, they're coming back. And I think they are the better player today, right? Like, they could be better than Osa today because they've been through the offseason programs. They've had the peanut butter. They've gotten bigger. They just know how the league works or whatever. But when I say today, I mean, like, as of October 6, 2021, they may be better than Osa right now. And I'm not even sure about that. But I know one thing for sure. They haven't done in their rookie campaigns what Osa is doing right now. So, and I'm not even definitively saying that they're better than Osa right now as of October 6th, but I know for sure that Osa projects to be. Let me go to the wide view here. I know for sure Osa projects to be a better player in the future. Like, once Osa gets his peanut butter, once he gets his offseason weight program, he just gets big and strong magically out of nowhere. Osa's gonna be different, and it's gonna be strange to see a good player in the interior like that for Dallas, because we ain't used to it. It's exciting to see. Here's another play about Osa, right? And it's funny because when you watch Osa at UCLA, like I really only saw him as a rundown guy, and that's what he was. Like, you know, we weren't wrong about that evaluation, but it just says so much about the coaching once he got here. Like now he's like super pass rushy, pressure penetrating, slanty slashy dude, right? But he also has that power side to him. We see a very high effort player from Osa, right? So I mean, he's earned his spot, he's earned his rep. And I said last week on one of these videos last week, y'all should go watch because I'm probably too lazy to link it, but Osa is gonna make it really weird for when the other guys get back, because he might get more play time than them, and if he's the better dude, then so be it. Look at your rookies right here, bro. Like Osa's getting busy, Micah's over here blitzing A gap, getting busy. Chauncey was actually the guy that like cleaned this play up here, and they're holding Chauncey right here. Now, you know, everybody wants to talk about the referees and how they helping Dallas. Nobody ever calls the holding penalties that'll really help Dallas here. But Chauncey got busy too. Like, look at your rookies, man. Look at your rookies, man. Check out Chauncey right here. They trying to block him. It just ain't working, right? And first of all, they should be ashamed of themselves for trying to block Chauncey with a tight end, even if he got tackle help here. Y'all not moving Chauncey, man. Chauncey was drafted to be a rundown player, which is also interesting, right? Because him and Osa were rundown players. But, you know, if you can develop those dudes into pass down players, then you probably get a little something back from that, which is interesting when we start to talk about Jabril, because we just lost Jalen yesterday, right? Well, I mean, he's alive, but he's not on the team anymore. When you think about Jabril, when he was in college, he was predominantly pass down dude. Like, he's super cover guy. So now we talk about this coaching staff and their ability to teach and to, you know, evolve players and things like that. You know, if you take Jabril Cox and turn him into a solid rundown dude on top of his, you know, I'm good at like pass down stuff, like, man, come on, son. I think also the good part about Chauncey right here, Chauncey hard to block by anybody, first of all, but he actually set up Micah to run relatively free here, because the combo looks like it's going to be tight end and left tackle comboing Chauncey to Micah. But if Chauncey kind of held both of these guys up and the tight end definitely ain't blocking them, then that gives Micah a free run, free release to take down the ball carrier Chuba Hubbard right here. It's team defense right now, bro. Like, nobody's playing hero ball right now. Remember last year, dude ain't on the team no more, so I ain't really got to kick him while he down, but it'll be a whole bunch of hero ball, just a bunch of individual ball, when really if you just do your job, the overall team defense gets better. You see a lot of examples of team defense right now, bro. It almost want to make you cry a little bit. And just one last play before we move on to our last player we're going to talk about. Michael Parsons got a sack this game, bro. Like Parsons got a lot of pressure, and he was in on that quarter sack that that 5 people wanted to sack Sam Darnold on or whatever. But hey, man, listen, like, Michael Parsons plays the end in his free time. You know what I mean? Like, he's a linebacker, but he plays the edge when he ain't doing nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So if he's used to whooping up on, this is another advantage for us in the whole Parsons conversation, right? If he's beating the shit out of these offensive linemen, bro, and he's really doing that because he's like leading rookies in pressures and sacks or something like that. If he's whooping these offensive linemen, bro, Chuba Hubbard, you gonna need to do something. You're gonna need to ask for help, or you're gonna need to like bow up and get run over. But trying to chop Michael Parsons, first of all, you too little already. And then, like, if Sam gonna be holding the ball because of the coverage, I mean, good luck to you, my G. Michael Parsons with the sack, ladies and gentlemen. Your rookies are crazy. And it's so interesting, like, when you listen to a lot of these outlets, they say that if the Panthers were going to attack the Cowboys, it was going to be in the secondary because the secondary is kind of weak. All right, cool, don't worry about it. Trey Diggs with another interception, man. I was on stream. I just wanted to shed a tear because it was just so amazing what he was doing. This is another interception that he got, like, just reading Sam Darnold, just reading the eyes of the quarterback here. He's done it versus Justin. He's done it versus Jalen. That Jalen Hurts pick went viral, just him staring it down or whatever. And like, look, he's getting close to pick sixes every time, which makes it even more damn incredible, bro. But hey, man, Diggs ain't going nowhere. Because if you listen to Panthers fans, they feel really good about DJ Moore, and they thought that going into this thing, DJ Moore versus Trey Diggs was a mismatch. Nah, don't worry about it. It's cool. Never mind. Just don't trip. It's okay. It's okay. Look, sir, this is the problem. It's the problem with Diggs, right? And this what makes Diggs so great. When he's in zone coverage, he gets to read the eyes of your quarterback. If your quarterback ain't elite, and there's only like 5 of them that are, if your quarterback got any problems with his eyes, Diggs is coming, right? And then there's the man coverage aspect, right? The man coverage aspect of it is that if Diggs can run with you and he's relatively close, then it comes down to who has better ball skills. And, you know, you may think that your receiver got better ball skills than Diggs because he's a receiver, but Diggs receiver too. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a special kind of cat to put hands on Trey Diggs, but as of now, good luck to you. I mean, we've seen Mike Evans, we've seen Keenan Allen, Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we just gonna add DJ Moore to that list, which is a good list. I don't know, man. Diggs is whooping people in off coverage. He's whooping people in zone. So, you know, maybe you think that you had the advantage in like press man or something. Don't worry about it. I don't know, bro. It's just, Diggs is turned into an all around receiver. And you want to talk about a dude, you know, we want to talk about these rookies that we're hyping up like Diggs. Hey man, Diggs ain't been playing a whole bunch of football. You know what I'm saying? Diggs got hurt last year, so I think he just now got 16, 17 games in. Somebody please feel free to like fact check me on that. Bro, like Diggs ain't been doing this very, very long. So like, bro, like look at your young talent, dog. Like they love to say that, you know, when you pay your quarterback, you can't go get other talent. You know what I mean? So you're not going to be able to sign free agents to help your quarterback out. Listen, bro, like that might be the case, but that's the case with like these teams that like suck at player acquisition. You know what I mean? The Cowboys, if anything, and I hate when people start to talk shit about Jerry and Steven and Will McClay, like they haven't been building some of the best rosters like in the league. You know what I mean? It's just the small things had to be put together, like, you know, like Mike Nolan and Chris Richard not effing everything up. You know what I mean? But in terms of player acquisition, when your quarterback got big money, then you draft, right? You just got to draft well. So you mean to tell me you're looking at a situation where Dak Prescott's going to be around for the next 4 years, and he'll like they're going to play contract fights or whatever. He's going to be around like way longer than that. I think he's going to retire a Cowboy. I think that's fair. So Dak's going to be around. Coop is here for the next 3 or so years, 3 to 4 years or whatever. Lamb is here for the next 4 years. The offensive line is signed up for the next 2 to 3 at least. I think the whole line, except for like, you know, except for Big Connor or whatever. But everybody else is there for like 3 to 4 years. You can draft there. And then if you look at the defense, right, like there's the auxiliary pieces or whatever, you know, you got the safeties that we all signed for $1 this year. You know what I mean? But if you look at the core of your defense, that's Parsons, that's Diggs, that's Oso Digizua, that's gonna be Chauncey. Like, bro, like let's fool around and get Randy signed and keep him, who's another premier pass rusher around. Like, I know y'all don't like D-Law, but D-Law makes a lot of money, sure. D-Law's been getting hurt, but when D-Law's playing, D-Law's an elite player. So let's not even sleep on him. Like guys like Neville are going to be around. Bradley and I are going to be around. And then you just kind of fill your spots drafting as you need. Like, but your core guys, your main core guys, the guys that you consider superstars on this team are here. They're here. Not only are they here, but they're here for like 3 or 4 years. You just got to sign Randy. Randy's the only one that got like 1 year left on his deal, bro. And I'm sure that if Randy, you know, has the season that we think Randy can have, then Randy will be here. Bro, look at your squad. Look at your squad. And look at how long that squad's going to be around. That's what dynasties are made of, man. And this ain't me just talking crazy, right? I mean, fuck it, I'm talking crazy because I talk crazy preseason and it's going good now. Listen, bro, like a lot of these teams, like let's just talk about Philly, right? Philly has some good players, and then they sold their soul and they went and got a whole bunch of free agents, right? That's cool. But when you don't draft properly, like your team dies quickly. Your team dies quickly. Think about the Jags. Like the Jags were just Super Bowl contenders, Blake Bortles. They were a super playoff team not that long ago. And they was like, all right, to take this thing to take this thing to the next level, we're going to go sign some people. We're going to go sign some D linemen. We're going to go sign some offensive guys. We're going to go sign AJ Boye. You know what I mean? And you can't pay them dudes. You lose Ramsey, you lose everybody else. Now you back to square one, which is horrible, right? And I don't blame anybody for like swinging for a Super Bowl and hoping that you hit it. But when you miss heavy. You miss heavy when you miss. Hey man, the Cowboys don't go to Super Bowl, we gonna win that motherfucker, first of all. But if we don't this year, our core guys are gonna be here for the next 3 to 4. And then we ain't gonna stop drafting. Like, we're gonna have a draft every year. Like there's a draft every year, and we're good at it. And we're just constantly adding talent in. Telling y'all, bro, man, y'all can listen to the haters all you want to. You can listen to these miscellaneous people on the internet if you want to. You can listen to these talking head, suit wearing TV people if you want to. Enjoy this thing, bro. Enjoy this season, and don't miss out on something because you're so busy arguing with somebody that don't watch Cowboy football more than you. All right. With that being said, sub to this channel, give it a like, follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI. Can't wait to do the next watch party. We're gonna beat the shit out of the Giants, bro. See y'all there. Peace.